everybody. I am here
with Rob Carreño.
all right, we are right now at Strange Beasts, and which you are a general manager for, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes. So tell me, you have not only just the experience here at Strange Beasts, but also your own company, which is Groove Apex.
Correct. It's a karaoke company, and that's what I was doing before
Right.
becoming general manager here.
Okay. So which one do you want to touch upon first? The karaoke
Either,
scene, or
I mean, we can maybe do a progression. I did start through karaoke, which is how I
okay.
ended up here.
Perfect. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's talk about that. So, what inspired you to get into the whole karaoke scene?
It's actually a really funny story. So I used to work at Outback over by the falls. I was a manager, and a girl I was interested came to visit me. And after work, we went next door to Little Hoolies.
I
And
remember
it
the
was
movies.
it was this was back in 2014, and we walked in. It was very quiet. People were singing weird 70s love songs, and I'm like, okay, let me just catch up on some drinks, and we'll go somewhere else. The night turned out to be fantastic. All of the restaurants let out. It was in the biz night. It just became like a really fun time, and we made some friends. And they were telling me, "Hey, you haven't sang a song, but you've been singing at the table." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to sing," but the girl I was talking to wanted to sing a song, so I was like, "Shit, now I gotta sing a song." So I sang a song. I had a great time, and then that just kind of became my once a week thing to do as a single dad at the time. And
Okay.
then I got to know the owner of the company, and he hired me as a DJ, and then it just kind of snowballed and became a career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I don't know, if I'm not mistaken correctly, I remember that you were also at Sweet.
Was at Sweet Caroline Fridays and Saturdays from the time they opened till up until the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was there Fridays and Sundays, and then ultimately I didn't want to work that anymore. It was
Yeah.
pretty crazy out there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but it was
A different
wild.
vibe of being from right now. We're in West Kendall, so like being all the way in Brickell, it's like night and day.
Completely. The demographic, the crowd. It's a great time. You feel like a rock star when you're on stage, but as far as working it, it was very intense. It was intense.
I get that 100%.
Cool.
So okay, but from there, what made you say, okay, I want to open my own karaoke, like company?
Well, I was with a business where I kind of developed my brand and worked with them for a number of years. As I was working with them, I just started to develop my own individual brand and had my own ideas for things. I decided to start my own business and start my own company and to continue to develop the brand. And I started making shirts and stickers and all kinds of
I think you
different
guys
things.
have memes as well, like
But
that
yeah,
play
so
throughout.
I have about 115 memes that roll around. I've made them all. They're all karaoke related.
Oh wow!
Um,
Yeah, I've seen them
some
because
crazy,
I've been to the karaoke nights.
some crazy late nights where I just can't sleep and I'm just sitting there thinking of stuff, and until I pass out, I'm just making stuff. So,
Okay.
but it's time to make some new ones. I haven't made some in a while, so
Okay.
they're a lot of fun and people really enjoy them, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else inspired you to be in the nightlife of Miami? So you can go back.
Ooh, you're gonna take me.
Now.
You're gonna take me back to like the late '90s. So
Okay.
I've always been a musician. I'm a band geek, and right out of high school, I got into the rave scene, and I just fell in love with it. I got into promoting. I saw DJs DJing, and I just thought it was amazing. And the way they control the crowd through their music, I was like, I want to do that. And I kind of self-taught myself. I bought some turntables and some records, and I just kind of taught myself. I got into the rave scene and did that for a while, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the idea. Then after losing a lot of money in a couple of parties, I said, okay, I need a regular job. I just got back into the restaurant business, and until karaoke found me, and it was a really cool way to get back into music, back into DJing, and I never thought I'd end up doing that as a career. It's been pretty amazing.
That's really cool that you found that niche again from your love from it from the beginning till now. Do you find it that from then to now it has been like the same or different, like as far as music? Because like DJing is still so relevant in the Miami scene. Do you find that to be?
It is. Well, DJing and karaoke hosting are actually two very different things.
Course.
But as far as DJing is concerned, the DJ scene here it's taking a weird turn as far as what nightclubs are expecting from DJs, and whether and not really supporting their resident DJs who are there week in week out putting in the work, but they're expecting, Tiesto type crowds, and it's not really like that. And
Right.
so I know as far as the DJ aspect, that's that. But karaoke is more really about hospitality. And if anything, I say it's more like being a waiter and a DJ at a busy restaurant.
Right.
People want certain things. You want to make them happy. People then change their minds. And then they want to go first and put me next. I sing better. And then they try to, so there's a hospitality to it. And I think that's really where there's a massive difference. Most DJs they don't even want to be talked to.
Yeah.
A lot of them really don't have that kind of personality of talking with people or being personable. They're just really good at their craft. In our job, it's the other way around. If anything, you have to be incredibly personable and connect with your clients in a direct manner, not just through your music.
Exactly.
So it's a whole different ballpark.
Exactly. Exactly. So then let's talk about the hospitality piece, which is a big part of everything that goes on within the karaoke, but also where we are right now in Strange Beast. So they're part of the Fire Pit Hospitality, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So it's Strange Beast. Lincoln's Beard is 1st. Strange Beast, Maxwell Brothers, Crybaby, and Thorn.
Yeah. That's a big conglomerate.
It is. John Falco and Todd Maxwell are amazing guys, and they have really put together these amazing businesses and models. And I've always been a fan from day one. And so when the opportunity came to run this at the same time, I was like, I had to go for it. I had to see if I can pull it off, and here we are a year later, and it's been a great relationship. So.
Yeah, because it has like, for example, right now in Strange Beast, you have that vibe where you can have like a restaurant style, just like Maxwell's in Palmetto Bay.
Yeah.
Where you can have the family sit down and dine, and then later at night it turns into the scene where you can have the karaoke. So it has a big variety that you can do.
Yeah, and so it's always had that neighborhood bar feel, and that was really the concept John had when he created this. Is that he wanted something in the heart of West Kendall that felt like Wynwood. It felt like something that just doesn't almost belong,
right?
But here it is, and that's what it's become. It's been great, and during the day we have amazing families here and kids, and then after 9 o'clock it's 21 and up, and we party. We have a great time. Karaoke. Tonight we got a DJ. Tomorrow we're doing a huge street sign art, event. Showcasing a ton of local artists. So it's. It's a cool place to bring that, and you don't have to go downtown for it. Exactly. It's like right here in the neighborhood.
And that's something that a lot of people don't really think about when they're in the bubble of like downtown Wynwood and all of that. They're like just staying there. But for us that live outside of that bubble, we're like, oh, we really want to go there, but do we really want to get the parking, the gas, especially right now, and everything? So what would you say is like the biggest thing that has brought so many people within West Kendall to go to your karaoke nights? Because I know you have themed karaoke nights too.
Sometimes it's not really themed. I think if I had to gauge our crowd, it's definitely an alternative rock kind of group or crowd. Right after COVID, karaoke started off a little slow here, maybe the first year or two, and then after COVID, something just beautiful happened here where the community came together and it just became the place to go to every Thursday night.
Right.
There's no drama. It's all fun. It's a place where whatever you were doing that day, no matter how good or bad your day was, you came here and it turned it around and made it amazing.
Right.
And it just became a vibe. It became something, and it's this family feeling. You always feel welcome. I've had so many people that come in here for the first time and said, I feel so at home here. I feel like I should have been here before.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. That's everything.
Okay. Do you feel like there's anything else that we should have touched upon, like within your business or anything about the Fire Pit Hospitality?
Well, just that as far as Groove Apex is concerned, we do shows all over Miami. So we do Lincoln's Beard, Strange Beast. We do Tacos and Tattoos in Kendall, which is an amazing spot. Great Monday night show. We also do the Bright Side on Saturday nights. That's a fantastic. Oh, that is a blast.
Okay.
Because they have already this energy, this amazing sports bar energy. And then you just throw in karaoke with all of that going on, and it's an absolute experience over there. So it feels kind of like Sweet Caroline as far as like the energy.
Okay.
But nicer. I don't know how to explain it. A little less pretentious, I guess, as far as the customers and stuff. But It's amazing, and I love Groove Apex and where that has gone. And when I took this, I couldn't just leave Groove Apex behind. I felt
Of
like that's a
course.
calling. There's something beautiful about bringing people together with music and singing and seeing people break out of their comfort zones,
Right.
try something they've never tried. I've had so many people tell me, you would never catch me dead on stage.
Oh
And now they're
wow.
my regulars, and they
That you're
come all
regular.
the time. And it's
That's
amazing
great.
to see
You
that.
also have the little shakers too.
Oh yeah. Make
To
some
hype up the
noise.
crowd. And
Yeah,
really,
absolutely. You know, menus. We try to keep everything as professional as possible, and keep the crowd engaging. You know, not everybody that sings karaoke or that goes to karaoke wants to sing karaoke,
right,
but they love the energy, the ambiance, and the
right,
experience. And you never know, one day they do it. But when you can get them involved in the process
right.
by giving them something as simple as a noisemaker, a shaker, it involves people. They feel like they're part of the whole thing. So it's
Exactly.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is a nice conversation.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
this
like
is very cool. Thank you. This is all. Thank you for even considering me for this, and
yeah, because
it's really awesome.
my podcast basically to give you an idea. It talks about like Miami, what locals, niches, and different things that go outside of that bubble that I first talked about.
Right.
And then and just to expand that, you can go check out different places. Maybe there's people that haven't heard of Strange Beast or that haven't heard of like Groove Apex, So
Right.
it's like the whole thing is just to really bring that attention to. Do you have any other shout outs that you want to give, that you want to touch
Uh,
on?
Man, shout out to all the other karaoke companies that
Mm-hmm.
are supportive. You know, you've got Bernie and Karaoke Plus,
Mm-hmm.
Sing Miami. We try to be a cool local community and help each other out and support each other. Again, karaoke is all about unity and inclusiveness and
Mm-hmm.
forgetting about anything, and it's just all about this one love for music and having fun. And so
Perfect.
yeah, shout
I
out to
love
all of
karaoke.
that. Shout out to Fire Pit. Shout out to Lincoln's Beard, Thorn, Crybaby Creamer. We got Crybaby Creamery right down the street.
Yeah, it's
So
new, right?
and South Kendall as well. So that's awesome. Maxwell's is fantastic as well. More family oriented than us. We're a
Right.
little more adult side. Lincoln's Beard, you already know. And then Thorn, if you love a good cocktail, go check out Thorn for cocktails. It's
Yeah.
a great time. And we do karaoke there the last Sunday of every month.
Perfect. Well, that's basically all that I have. Thank you again for your
No,
time.
thank you. I appreciate it. This
Thank
was
you.
very nice. Anytime.
See.